Hey everybody, happy 2024. Praise the Lord, 2023 is over and we made it through. This is going to be my first time doing a hair washing video, but Iyla desperately needs her hair washed because it's human hair and it needs a good conditioning, and you know, because I've sprayed this and that in it to get her curls to curl and all that. So I just thought I would bring y'all along. And then gonna dress her. I took her out of her Christmas sweet little Christmas outfit, and gonna put her in a just a cute little corduroy dress that her Aunt Martha Moody sent her. So anyway, here we go. Just be patient with me, because if I block it, I'm sorry, but I'm still here. So I hope everybody's had a good holiday season, and looking forward to the new year. Gonna try to do things a little differently. And everybody has resolutions, and I don't really do resolutions, but I do have a few goals this year. One of them is to do more videos, to be a little more active in the community. We've had a lot of, if you know what's gone on in our life the last year. And that has taken a lot of energy and a lot of joy away, and a lot of burden, a lot of stress. And so I can't really go into it. Oops, great. I can't really go into it because we do have a case pending. But 2023, I think, was hard for a lot of people. There were a lot of good things that happened, but there was a lot of, hard things, situations to go through. And I learned a lot of lessons. I learned that sometimes you just can't worry about what everybody else thinks, how everybody else feels. And I'm a people pleaser, and I worry about what people think. I don't like people to be mad at me. I don't like for people to question my parenting, because I pride myself in trying to be an involved, good parent. I'm not perfect by any means, I'm a Scorpio, so sometimes my temper gets a little out of check. I've really tried to reel that in. We as a family have learned who really cares and who doesn't. I also learned that there are people generally wonderful. I see who our circle is, and I see who, no matter what happened, who's our ride or die, who gives us the benefit of the doubt, who really cares about the 4 or 5 of us that are in this house full time. I'm sure most of you have probably been through what we've gone through, but I really can't get into it right this minute. After things are said and done, I can probably say a little more, but I can't do anything right now. But anyhow, if you're really, really close to me, you know what we've dealt with, and that I've pretty much just given it to God to sort it out, because He already knows how it's going to end. He already knows the truth. I don't have to keep trying to convince other people. Just pray that, He opens the judge's eyes, and we can move on, close this chapter. People who need to have some lessons learned get taught them. And I'm not trying to be petty patty here, but there's some times where you just, enough is enough, and that's where I am. But on a brighter note, yesterday was Sassy, Aaliyah's 15th birthday. Y'all, I can't believe my little baby girl is 15 years old. She is the funniest. She's been the easiest of all of my kids. That includes all of them, all 5 of them. She's been easiest because she's the kumbaya. She's the one that wants everybody to be happy. She's the problem solver. She's the artistic one. She's got a very big funny bone. And when she was younger, Lord, I wish I'd have known about YouTube and could have recorded some of her crazy. She always has something funny to say. She doesn't want people to be hurt. She tries to rationalize. Thought you had right there. Tries to rationalize everything and give you, if she knows it's hurting you or upsetting you, she's that person. She tries to go, well, maybe it's because this, or you know how this and that, and then you do this, that, or the other, or maybe that's why. So, you doing okay? Say hi, everybody. I'm getting my hair washed. It really needed to be conditioned. It was dry. I keep forgetting that it's human hair, and you know, like our hair, every once in a while it needs some oomph put back in it because it doesn't have nothing. And I noticed today she's got a mark on her cheek, a paint rub, and I don't even know how that could possibly happen because she's always sitting in the chair or sitting on our bed. But I must have done it somehow, so I'm gonna have to fix that. So I want to hear about everybody's Christmas. Did y'all get Christmas babies? I did, sort of, because I did get Lacey. I got her early. And I still consider her part of my Christmas because she was a splurge. And I will probably do a video with her later to change her clothes. I kind of rediscovered my Liam, who we call Bennett. And he has been like kind of my focus lately. And I do have a new little somebody coming in. I've got to start working on it. Some of you I've shown pictures. But I have a new little toddler coming in. It's going to be a little girl because I can't picture her as a boy. But you know, I have a soft spot for toddler boys for some reason. Anyway, and so I'm excited about that. I don't see her very often. She's an older kid, and it surprises me that we don't see her more often. Maybe she just came in one of those times when a more popular kid took over. But anyway, so Liam's kind of been, or Bennett has kind of been the focus of the past few weeks. I've taken him shopping, and I bought him some new clothes because he didn't really hardly have anything. I had a few things that were like hand-me-down things, and I think we bought him and Spencer a couple of t-shirts a couple of years ago when we went to Pigeon Forge. But he's really kind of been neglected, you know, because I had a really stupid looking outfit on him that didn't fit him well. I didn't have clothes that I didn't really know his size, what fit him the best. So I went to Children's Place, or I did an order for Children's Place, and I got him. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but they had the sweetest little pair of train pajamas, and so I kept trying to order them, and they were always out of stock. But it's the old-fashioned looking toy train, like you make it out of those little wooden blocks like things. So anyway, I went in to pick up an order because I'd also ordered Sarah some stuff for Christmas, and you got 20% off if you have it shipped to the store. So I went in, and guess what? They had one pair of pajamas like that would fit him. The other ones were too small. They only had 2 pair in the whole store. So it was meant to be. So I'm kind of thinking that I don't really do themes with my babies, but I'm kind of thinking we have lots of bear stuff. You're a good girl. And I think I'm going to buy things with like the old-fashioned little trains on it for him. Okay, good girl. She did pretty good. Let's try not to get your body wet. And then we're going to go over here to the table and get dressed. I'll wipe you down a little bit and get you dressed. I love these curls. I wish mine curled that way naturally. I have to go get chemical curls done, which I'm in desperate need of because right now my hair is kind of, but All right, let me turn y'all around this way. And we'll go over to the kitchen table. Excuse my clutter island over there, but this is the kitchen. Has like zero, pretty much prep space. That's my little prep table from when we used to have a barbecue restaurant. And so that holds all of our mixers and big pans and all of that apparatus. But, so, here we go, little missy. But yeah, I'm gonna try to be better. I always say that on my videos, I'm gonna try to do better, but I really am gonna try to be more involved, do things that I enjoy doing, and I have missed being able, when you make dolls to sell a lot of the time, or whatever, you're always so busy, you really don't get to enjoy the ones you have. So I'm going to try to enjoy them a little more, do a little updating on some. Poor little Spencer, he needs his fingertips and stuff redone. But see her little cheek right there? I don't know how in the world that would have happened. No idea. Because my dolls don't get slung around, especially the ones that stay in here in the house. Our bedroom looks like a reborn room most of the time. Thankfully, my husband's sweet and he loves the babies too and doesn't give me grief. But anyway, so yeah, let's just comb these curls out a little bit. She has her own little brush, wet brush, and it seems to work pretty good. She isn't losing any hair, so that's good. I always worry that I'm gonna pull hair out. But I just love this baby. She's so cute, and I love curly hair. I like rooting curly hair. It is so much easier. And for those of y'all who haven't been rooting long or don't know, I didn't know till Sandra Stanley told Penny about it when she was going to root Summer to use spiral needles. Spiral rooting needles will revolutionize your life because it makes it so much easier. Look at those curly curls. I love this hair. I got it from, I can't remember where I got it. I don't know what the lady's name is, but she's in the UK and she had it posted on Facebook. And I got a whole bunch for like, I don't know, $50 I think, including the shipping. So that's pretty good from having to order something from the UK these days. But yeah, so I think she's just so cute. And if you noticed, a lot of my babies that I've done in the past year, well, since all the Genesis heat set matte varnish mess happened where we couldn't get it and then you had to try to figure it out, so I started using air dry FX air dry paint, but it is the velvet, so it kind of gives them that look that they've just gotten lotion put on. So it isn't from her being handled too much, that's just the way that does. But I did buy some super matte varnish FX air dry stuff that I'm going to go over on some of my babies because they're getting shiny spots, because I do handle them a lot. I'm not a collector that just sits them and doesn't love on them or whatever, and I love dressing them and taking them out. And she might go bye-bye with us today. I don't know. We got to figure out what Sassy wants to do. We've done a dinner already, and Sunday afternoon we went to Texas Roadhouse because the child loves a bloomin' onion thing, and I happened to find a card where we got a free one, so we went there after church for lunch. She's not big on steak, but she likes appetizer-y stuff. So lay back right real quick. Are y'all seeing her okay? I need to loosen her little legs up. Are you seeing her okay? Yeah. And I got this pack of, I think I got 4 or 5 of these 12 to 18 month onesies, which fit the 26 to 28 inch babies really nicely. I have a hard time finding them. We have a hard time finding them. And then they want, like Walmart wants a ridiculous amount of money, and I think I only paid like $7 for them. And these are really nice ones. They're not the super thin ones. But I like these envelope shoulders because it can cover up the cross body. Sit up. Sit up there. So, we're going to put on this sweet little dress that her Aunt Martha sent her when I did that box opening of all the stuff back before Christmas that she sent Lacey. And she had some extra things she put in for the bigger babies because she didn't have babies that could wear them. And I promise you, if I had, this is something that I would have bought for my real little girls when they were growing up. I love it. It's Gymboree and it's 2T, so it may be a little big for her, but I kind of like that look where their little dresses are a little long. And they look comfy, but I love it. It's like a thin corduroy. I don't know, is it called needle knit corduroy, or I've heard somebody call it needle something. Anyway, it's the thin, soft corduroy, and it's got the little, it's not elastic, it's got the little, what is it, just edged, I guess, cuff around their little wrist, and it's got a pink brocade ribbon with a little felt or something like that, little rosette looking thing there. But I thought it would look really cute on her. When I saw it, I was like, yep, that'll look good on Iyla, because this is exactly what I would have put on Aaliyah or Kira when they were little, or Sarah if I'd been around when she was this little. Y'all won't believe how big the little kids have gotten in the past, I don't know, 6 months or so. They've just, Pierce is almost up to my shoulder, and he's only 8. I'm just like, mercy, boy. Okay, and now we're gonna put on these little ribbed ruffled socks I got from Ruffle Butts. I think they had, you could get the 3-packs for like $6, and it came in this color, a little darker color, and then like in a tan. And I know I don't really have this color in there, but I don't have any white ones, so I think it'll still look all right. Because I'm gonna put little boots on her anyway. Let's turn this way. Let's turn this way. Let me see what you're seeing. Probably won't have to look at the side of me. So, anyway. What else has been going on? Okay. I don't really do a lot of controversial subjects, like everybody talking about the fake reborns. And I know that's still last year and everybody's dropping it. The only thing that I can say is part of me understands why some people who don't know any better and don't realize that the sculpts are not legit, and that the artist had not been compensated for them. Oh, wait a minute, these like little thigh highs maybe. Because I think these are Abby's, actually. And she's a 3T. But they look like tights. Yeah, they are kind of big. But, is the only thing that I can tell you that I've noticed is normally at Christmas time, I sell anywhere from 10 to 12 dolls. Usually are custom orders. Every once in a while there'll be a stray. I usually make up a few to have for like the doll shows, the craft shows, not doll shows, craft shows locally here. And this year I noticed that, I think these are Abby's too. I think her boots are the other ones. Oh well, we'll go with it for right now. We'll find her boots in a little bit. This year, I sold 2 because normally that's how I pay for Christmas. Luckily, we had a cushion, and it wasn't a make it or break it situation for me. But people are buying them instead of paying the money, which I realize at Christmas time, most people that are local to me are not collectors. They are buying them for their children for Christmas. And I get it, because I hadn't really worried about it. But I know that also it's making it harder for some people to sell their pre-loved babies, because there are people going, why would I pay $500 for that one? Like, say, a Zoe. Why would I pay that when I can get one for $80 off of Temu or Amazon or whatever? And I mean, I guess if I was buying for a child and I didn't know any better, then that would be one thing. But that's the one thing that I have noticed, that it has hurt. And not that there aren't cute little dolls on there. There are. I have been tempted myself to buy one just to see, you know, what it was like and everything and what I could do with it. But I'm not going to. One, every time I even start looking at them, I hear Ping Lao's voice in my head. And they weren't Ping Lao sculpts, but I think one was maybe like a Zoe or something that was done as a boy. And he was super cute. And I think Zoe makes a cute boy. And you know, I love my little toddler boys. Especially when you think they should be girls, but they make wonderful boys. Okay, how's that? I don't want to do it too tight. And then we'll put us a little bow. Oh, you're cute. What do y'all think? See, how do I look? See, ta-da, I got my hair washed. It's nice and soft. I might have to put a little bit of anti-frizzy stuff in it. And then she has this little jacket that I think I got from Pat Pat. Or I may have gotten it off Temu. I don't know. No, I think it's Pat Pat. It doesn't say, but it has little kitty cats, little birds, little mice, little teddy bears, and it looks like kids drew them, little heart flowers, and it's just a little nylon zip-up jacket, and it's a size 90, which I think is, it's either a 2T, because I don't think I could get a small one, or it's 24 months, because that's about what I buy for her. Because you never know on these other ones. I know Pat Pat clothes run really big. The Temu clothes, I'm not sure. They run a little big, because I have some for Lacey. But you know, when you have a newborn size or a 0 to 3 size baby, things are always a little big. I'd rather them be a little big than too small, because I always worry about paint rubs. Well, Iyla, honey, got a lot of sleeve in there, don't you? Yeah, you do. It's all twisted. I'm sorry. But anyway, that's cute. She's ready to go bye-bye. But anyway, I guess that's all we're gonna do with her today. Here's her little, what she had on. She had these little reindeer boots and this like super soft velour little outfit, which could probably go for Valentine's Day. It's not just a Christmas thing, but I thought it was so cute. And I've had it for a long time. It's a Health Tex. So I've had it for a really long time. It could have been one of my kids. I don't even know. I could have bought it for one of them, and we were just off season. But anyhow. Okay. So this video went a little longer than I meant to. It's almost 25 minutes. So it'll probably take it a while to upload. But anyway, I just wanted to say Happy New Year. I'm going to try to do better. I hope everybody sets a few goals for themselves and to make yourself happier, not so much diet, exercise, blah. You know, I'm going to try to do a little more Bible study. I'm going to try to be a little more patient. And I'm going to be a little more discernive about who I let into my inner circle and into my head, because I worry about stuff so much I'll make myself go into hives sometimes. But anyway, as always, thank you for watching. We love you very much, and strap in for Spencer.